guys, it's that time again. What's for dinner? So welcome back to Living in the Mom Lane. On this night, we are having baked salmon, and this salmon fillet is one from Zacon Fresh. I know you guys have heard me talk about them before. I think I have about 3, maybe 4 more salmon fillets left, and let me tell you, my freezer is looking pretty bare. So what I'm going to do is use the Old Bay seasoning, garlic salt, Himalayan salt, and a little bit of pepper, and I just sprinkle it on there. I like to put the aluminum foil on my pan because it just makes cleanup a little bit quicker. And then as you saw, I sprayed it with some butter spray or Pam, whatever you use, just so it doesn't stick. And this fillet does still have the skin on it, so I bake it with the skin side down on the pan. I like to put aluminum foil over the top of it just to kind of hold in the juices so it doesn't dry out when it's baking. And normally I grill the salmon, but for some reason today I just didn't. And we're having baked potatoes with it, and I'm just kind of poking holes in them because I'm fixing them in the microwave and I don't want them to explode. So I put the salmon in the oven. I set the oven for 400 degrees, and I don't really time it. I just bake it until it's nice and flaky. And for the baked potatoes, after they have baked or cooked in the microwave and they're almost finished, I will then put some olive oil on the outside of them and sprinkle kosher salt on them. And I'm going to pop those in the oven just to get them nice and crispy on the outside. And when I put the salmon on the plate, the skin comes off and will stay on the pan. We had a lot of salmon left over from the night before's dinner. So for our next night, we are going to have salmon patties. And I've already crumbled up the salmon, put the mayonnaise in, the sweet relish, pink Himalayan salt, garlic salt, Old Bay seasoning, and I also use 1 egg just to kind of hold the mixture together. I am making these keto friendly, so I'm going to be using pork rinds crushed up for the bread coating on the outside. And I just put them in my Ninja and crush them up. I love doing it this way. I used to put them in a Ziploc bag and then kind of beat them with a rolling pin, but this way is much, much easier. So you just pat them out in the size that you want, and then once I have them all patted out, I will dip them or put them in the crushed pork rinds and just make sure that both sides are coated nice and well. And then I fry them in my bacon grease. Y'all know I like my bacon grease. So I'll fry them in the bacon grease until they're nice and browned on each side. And that's it. Dinner's done. So I served the salmon patties with green beans on the side, and then I also made a little side salad, and this was a very good, quick and easy meal. next meal was smoked ham steaks and julienne potatoes. Both of these are from Aldi. I did the ham steaks on the grill. Can you hear that sizzle? This is Amelia's plate, and then I served mine with a side salad because I didn't want the potatoes. Our next meal was actually on Valentine's Day, and my husband actually cooked the entire meal. I did order the side salads, the bread, and we had a bloomin' onion from Outback, but we kind of gobbled that up. So my husband made the baked potatoes and the steaks, and everything was delicious. And then I also bought cupcakes from Publix, and then I did strawberries dipped in white chocolate. And as you can see, everyone is loving the food. Jason also made lobster tails and shrimp on the grill. Is it good?
What are you doing?
I make a sandwich.
A cupcake sandwich. All your icing is going to fall out. Put that plate underneath it. Ugh, way too much food. You cleaned out that tater, didn't you?
All right.
So the next night we ended up having just some omelets, ham and cheese omelets, using the leftover ham from the ham steaks a couple nights ago. And I use heavy whipping cream in my eggs because it just makes it a little fluffier. And then the kids like cheddar cheese in theirs, and I actually like American cheese. So I just use a little bit of butter, melt that in the pan, and then make the omelets. I hope you enjoyed this edition of What's for Dinner, and don't forget to click on that subscribe button and tap on the bell so that you don't miss any of my other What's for Dinner videos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.